discredited and dragged through the mud. And people, as Mama Kaz would say, spinning the narrative. I'm up to here with it. I'm up to here of being a puppet on a string for a certain FYP page, denying any accountability. It's not me. No, because you get your friends to do the dirty work, don't you? Ever since I've had an opinion and said how I felt, my truth, my feelings, how I've been made to feel, what's happened over the last few days? You've had Alex piping up, Mama Kaz piping up, you know? People, that big phone call happened, didn't it? It's all popping off while you're on holiday. They're coming for your slot. No one gives a fuck about your 10 a.m. slot. Like, legit. No one gives a shit. Honestly, no one gives a shit about it. I'm quite happy coming on at 7:30. You know? But first of all, I just want to address something. So last year, I went through a very difficult moment. I got sectioned. Trigger warning, by the way. I got sectioned. I tried to unalive myself because life got a bit too much. Yeah. And I allowed a woman into my life who was like, acted like a second mum to me, shall we say. And I trusted her and she helped me out financially. Who ain't borrowed a bit of money? There was no manipulation. There was none of that shit. None of that shit. But she led people to believe there was. Yeah? What happens? It gets all over TikTok, right? It was my recovery year. I needed help with my rent. I lost my job. You know, I had nobody around me. There was no charity scamming, nothing like that. No charity scamming, nothing. On my mum's fucking grave. I had to deal with this mud stuck to me for the last year, right? And people using this because my platform's getting built, my platform's getting bigger, right? My community's getting amazing. People still want to use that. People still want to use that to try and keep me on a string. Oh, well, if people find out, and it isn't like that at all. And I've got a bunch of strangers narrating it and using that. Yeah, there's people here with me, right? People here with me from day one, people that still stick by me. A lot of people were manipulated in that situation, right? Mama Kaz was asked not to say anything, but took it upon herself like Mama Kaz does, innit? You know? Yeah? Misread behind the scenes will say, but I wasn't involved in that. And no, but you were in the comments firing and gassing everyone up, weren't you? Yeah. And then Misread found out the truth about that whole situation, offered me the after show out of guilt. Because they nearly destroyed my platform. You understand? Because they nearly destroyed my platform. So yes, I will take the after show, thank you, and take what you nearly ruined for me. Yeah? Why do you think these people all still talk to me? Because it was a load of bullshit. It was a load of bullshit. Now, these two people that are involved in this fucking hate campaign are still harassing me to this day. The moment I have beef with someone, they get followed. And they're in the chat. Oh, yeah, he scammed me. No, I didn't, bitch. You know I didn't. You know? Having that used against me on a daily basis, chucked up in my face. Like, you've got nothing on me apart from that, which is a load of bullshit. You know, a lot of people were manipulated into being led to believe that I was this scammer. I was this awful, manipulative person. There ain't no terminal end-of-life person. The fuck you on about, you idiot? Yeah? So I was a credible content creator who was struggling behind the scenes. I made my profile myself from the Starbucks era. I've been featured on Lad Bible, Jimmy Kimmel, ITV, before any of these nitnits came along. Started begging up on the leaderboard, doing fuck all with it. I've given a lot back. I'm building my own little empire that I want to do my YouTube. I want to do my podcast. I want to do stuff. Yeah? And it stems from a place of pure jealousy and their ego and narcissism, right? And bias, having my addictions thrown in my face, having my mental health thrown in my face. They all want to talk about mental health, but it's all right. I never bring it up and I never use it as a card, right? But it's all right to go at someone who you know has been sectioned. Now, Mama Kaz goes on about these photos, yeah? These photos I sent Misread. Now, Misread likes to go for people, doesn't she, and say that she cares about mental health. this particular time, the photos that I sent, and I'll tell you the photos that I sent, were photos that my friend took to shock me about what I did. It was my bathroom after what I did to myself, after I had to be resuscitated. Yeah. And Miss Red and her little group, when I was a scammer and a charity scammer, yeah, in brackets, I begged her to stop because they were all discrediting it. They said, oh, he hasn't been sectioned. It was all for drugs. And I was like, this is what happened. This is what I went through. What else do you need to fucking see? Oh, no, but that was me manipulating and gaslighting her. They still didn't stop. They still didn't stop. I was on my knees that year. I was begging everyone to stop because it wasn't how it was. It was far from how it was. And for the last year, I've had to sit there and be called a scammer, saying that I steal from charities when that is nothing of the sort. And it all started there. On my life Bible, I swear to God, that is the truth. And that is it. And I've had to sit there and just take it on the chin and get trolled. Mama Kaz was told not to go in boxes and speak about it whilst it gets sorted. I was struggling. I was on my arse, and I trusted a person, and they threw it back in my face to get their platform for their own gain. 110%. Now I encourage these people to show you fucking text messages. Tell them that I bullied you. Tell them. I'm encouraging you to go live and fire up and tell your fucking truth, because behind the scenes, people don't want me to talk about it. People don't want me to talk about it because they'll have nothing on me then. They can't say anything. Well, bitch, I got there first. It's my truth and it's my story. And that's exactly what happened. You know? Trying to say, and these people, this group of people, Miss Red, Mama Kaz, Davy Baby, do you know what I mean? Alex Brigham, all of you, you're fucking disgusting. The way you move behind the scenes, Cockapoo as well, you're another one. The way you all move behind the scenes is so slippery. Miss Red has admitted herself, oh, I'm possessive about the 10 a.m. slot. It's a fucking time slot. You know, she likes the adoration. She likes the numbers. She likes being popular. That's it. That's fact. I've been behind the scenes. I've heard it all. I've heard it all. Why did Luke the judge divert about me saying that I tell people secrets? Because it was Luke the judge that I told my boyfriend was cheating on me. The next day, I get a comment. The only person I ever told. The next day, I get a troll comment. Oh, how's your boyfriend? Is he faithful? Deny it all you want. Deny it all you want. You're a bunch of awful people. You really fucking are. You really are. You're terrible. Absolutely. And it needs to stop. The boxes need to stop. Your snaky slitheriness needs to stop. Because all on front, oh, I don't do anything. I don't get involved. I'm in the middle trying to sort everyone else. No, you're not. You're getting everyone to do your fucking dirty work for you. That's exactly what you're doing. Because anyone dare speak up against the Volturi, Jesus Christ, because you're the only ones that run the narrative on this app. The problems come from the boxes and filters out. You've turned this app to shit. Pure shit. And the only reason why everyone was crying about it, because I decided, because I've been put through so much shit from them lot. Sneakily. It's all done sneakily, you know. All done absolutely sneakily, and everyone can see it. Everyone can see it. And I'm sick of being this scamming bullshit used against me. There's a whole bigger picture to it. I was just a pawn in that game. I needed help. I just come out of hospital. I just lost my job. There was two of the most narcissistic women, and I know you two will be watching this as well. I haven't played my fucking final hand yet because I'm waiting for you two to pipe up. But there's two narcissistic fucking women that I let in that nearly took it all from me. Awful. Awful. In everyone's chats, they want the clout. They want the clout. They want that recognition for what? For a bunch of bullshit. You know? I've just sat here and put a smile on. Put a smile on. I've been nice behind the scenes, yeah. You know? There's like, so I'll tell you a story, right? So before Miss Red and Evil Queen became friends, a week before, Miss Red was having a nervous breakdown that I was calling her Queenie. You're meant to be my... I was like, I'll talk to who I fucking want. The week after she becomes friends with her. Yeah. And yes, I couldn't come on before 10 o'clock. Miami, Miss Red gets Alex to fire up a live. Then Miss Red's going, I don't understand why it's coming on at 10 o'clock. Because I'm on a 6-hour time difference, that's why. Why am I putting your platform before mine? You know, I'll post a video. I've got Cockapoo messaging me. Oh, hello. Oh, God, I need to talk to you. Oh, Donna thinks that video's about her. Fuck you and fuck your ego. Like, legit. Anything I posted. I'm beefing about 6 different people behind the scenes. Do you know what I mean? I got Mama Kaz up my hoop. I got Alex giving it. What makes you think it's about you? A guilty fucking conscience. That's exactly what it is. You all see it. I come on and I'm doing my show. They're all gifting Luke to get up at popular #1 to try and poke me. No one else is gifting him. Piss off. All the top, look, Cockapoo, top gift. Oh yeah, let's, you know, it's honestly, it's a power struggle. It's a power struggle. I don't need power. I just want to come on and do my content. You know? But they all recycle the viewers. They all recycle the viewers. Getting people to cover while you're away. That's so you're retaining your audience. That's so because you're worried everyone's going to go somewhere. You're worried, thank you everyone. You're worried everyone's going to go somewhere and you're going to lose your platform. The only reason you're going to lose your platform is by being a legit. Because what's done in darkness has come to light. It's not dog eat dog. It doesn't have to be dog eat dog in the slightest. You know? But you want your throne. You want that adoration. You want the attention. Because your show is basic. What do you do? What do you do? What do you give back for all this bullshit? For all this bullshit, the way that your group treat other people. What I went through last year, everyone's sitting there going, oh, what's Miss Red done for you? No, Miss Red fucking owed me because she was part of the problem last year because she wasn't listening to me. There was only so much fucking on my knees explaining I could do. And I sent that picture out of desperation to get it through to her fucking head how bad mine was because she weren't listening. So that's the fucking picture I sent. What does she do? She sends it round to all her friends. One of the most traumatic pictures that's probably part of my story as a bit of gossip. Pure trash. Pure trash. I don't want the fucking 10 o'clock slot. I don't want it. I'm happy doing mine. But yeah, the manipulation and everything that goes on behind the scenes. Now, I'm going to show you some few stuffs. I've been creative with it as well, because you know me, I'm a creator. You know, sitting there saying that, oh, but I never talked about it, Zach, last... No, but you were a massive part of it. You were in the comments hyping everyone up, on the phone to Mama Kaz, giving her directions. You know, I don't need a group. I don't need a group of people to fucking fight my corner. I'll do it on my own. I'll take you all on my own. Why? Because I've got a clear fucking conscience and I'm an all right person. Right, run the credits. I've been dramatic with it. Oh, where's it gone? A little bit different today. Just to debut my creativity. Oh, Mama Kaz. Yes. Right. Oh, shit. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm fucking so pissed off. Legit. Right. So, Knit Knit News. This is a special. Right. First up, we got our honourable mention from the lovely Mrs. Doubtfire.
Breaking news. Notorious ex-career criminal Dave Durans is still embroiled in a back and forth with Laura, Screeching Shepherdess. He was recently vindicated of threatening her with violence. It was actually his ex he'd violently threatened her with. Well-loved Gran, Pearl with opinions as old as her drawers, says she will be re-attending the upcoming Creative Bash. After all, it's her party, and she'll go if she wants to, whether she's been asked or not. Alex BRB Whilst I Drop Trow Brigham was going at Zach de Brat yesterday. His usual brand of Stonewall facts was absent of structure and full of hot air. Jealousy isn't a good look, dear, and green is definitely not your colour. This just in, and in related news, Tamu Lash entrepreneur Mama Kaz accosted Zach de Brat late last night. What started as a rant and a flurry of accusations ended in an on-screen battle without the coins. Happy Friday, dear viewers. Have a wonderful weekend and enjoy the fireworks.
And then we've got another one from Miss Baguette.
Listen. Zach, stop trying to make listen happen. It's not going to happen.
If you even knew how mean she really is, you know that I'm not allowed to go live at 10 a.m., right? Yeah. She told me 2 months ago that 10 a.m. was her thing, and I wasn't allowed to go live at that time anymore. What's she gonna do when Miss J decides that she wants to keep that 10 a.m. slot? Is J will probably become the next target? It's so sad. And you know she's just on Simon, yes? Every Sunday before resets, he thinks she's doing bag and prep, but really, she's cyber-hacking up at Alex Brigham in the Discord mud chat about the auditorium. I never told anybody that because
just to bring up a bit of lightheartedness in such a shit situation. Oh, Angie, you were in it. You were in it. Yeah, it's honestly like I've needed to get it off my chest because, you know, if you're gonna just, it is like Tyrone said, it's like an elite. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. And they have so much control. And people wonder why. What do you mean the sound? Is it shit? Hold on. Testing. Oh no, it's all right on my end. What's distorting? What bit's distorting? Turn what down? Is this loud? Alright, let me turn it down more. Or you can always turn your phones down. Jesus. Honestly. I think the comments are delayed, sorry. Right. Yes, Pudding. Right, so we'll start off with Mama Kaz's rant about me last night.
Hey guys.
This is Mama Kaz reclaiming her power.
To do because I've stayed quiet, I've let things unfold, I've sit the fuck back, and I've allowed people to tear me the fuck down to the point, like I've just said, I don't want to come in here. And you know, if I get upset tonight, it's not because I'm weak. Best know it's not because I'm weak. It's because these people have tried their utmost best to destroy my mental health. Before I even get into this is now being taken to the police, because if it wasn't, I'm gonna be real with you, okay? You don't want the old Mama Kaz. I would have jumped into the nearest fucking Uber and would be outside this person's house. So for the sake of my mental health and the sake of me not going into prison, okay, I've had to do what's right for me. End of.
No, Bob, 1 second. Oh, we've got a restriction.
So yeah, let's go into it. So I'm going to be discussing somebody, okay, that a lot of you love on here because so many of you has been emotionally manipulated, which seems to
emotionally manipulated projection
happen a lot on this app, okay? Now, because you have been emotionally manipulated to like this person. And because unfortunately a lot of you are so weak-minded and cannot see when someone is wearing a mask on this app, and I've come on this app time and time again, told you about certain people, you guys go against me, and in a few weeks to come, in a years to come, it's like Mama Kaji was right again. So before you lot sit there and think the sun shines out this person's asshole and they're the nicest person ever and they don't do no wrong, okay? And they get away with...
I never claimed to be a saint. I never claimed my shit don't stink. I've made mistakes, but I've owned them and moved on and grown as a person.
Murder, I'm going to tell you how I feel, okay? Because no one can tell me...
We know, you've been telling us for the last 3 weeks.
...how I feel and tell me what I have and what I haven't gone through, all right? So it's my cats. Now, like I said, if you want to stay here and watch this, you can stay here and watch this. This is just me speaking out and telling you how I feel.
Okay.
So,
tell us.
This is about Zach the Rat, okay? And I call him
Brat.
Zach the Rat.
Do you know what? I hate it when she can't pronounce her B's. Oh, it's Brat. Not rat, Brat. Oh. God.
For exactly what a rat does. You go around nibbling cheese, okay, the same way you nibble out of people, then run off like...
Can't eat cheese, got IPS, fake news.
A big fat pussy hole, because that's what you are.
Body shame. Did we body shame?
Okay, you have targeted me for weeks on end, off and off social media, right, dragging me down to the point, like I've just said...
Because you're a... Yeah.
I no longer want to be here because my mental health is been affected to levels that I can't even begin to explain.
Well, not that much that you're coming on live ranting about it.
Explain to you, all right? So all of you people that thinks this person is such a lovely person, I'm going to explain to you a little backstory, okay? Because enough is enough now. I am not going to sit and feel threatened and feel silent because someone is threatening me behind the scenes. If you speak out, if you did this, I'm going to expose you.
What, like your circle of best mates that you have? Okay.
Do this to you. It's not happening. You've got this as viewers completely all the way fucked up. You all have it completely wrong. You may not like me. That's fine. You don't have to like me. But what I've gone through is not okay. All right? So let me just give you a bit of a timeline. So a year ago, I was given information by another person on this app that shared to me that...
This person that gave her the information was led to believe everything was true at the time until they did their due diligence and they found out it was a load of bullshit and they were in fact manipulated as well into believing that I was this scamming person, because the person that I was meant to have scammed, they showed their true colours and they realised what was going on.
This person, collapsed nostril, okay? You want to sit there and call me sausage lips? Let's talk about your right nostril that's collapsed because half of your money goes to sniffing up coke up your fucking nose. Do you know why
she says about my nostrils? Because I said on live, because she watches, hi Mama Kaz, how you doing, Pudding? How you doing? I said that I was quite conscious about my nose because obviously the amount of packet I've done in the past, I've been very open about my addictions and my struggles. Very open, because by me being open and having the platform that I do, hopefully that can help other people. Do you know what I'm saying?
Your gingivitis gums that are red, roaring in flame because of how much you sip on your fucking straw. We can all be nasty. We can all drag down people's looks, right? All you've done is try and attack me in such a sly, narcissistic fucking way. And you don't say, oh, I use the word narcissistic because you are a narcissist. You are the definition of one. You're a sly little fucking rat, okay? That sits there, antagonizes people, and you're trying to twist this narrative like, oh...
No, sweetheart, I just say it how it is. Thanks for the subscriptions, everyone, and the gifts. I just say it how it is.
I've done nothing wrong. I'm an amazing person. You are now using your little shit show, your little shit fest show to attack me, okay? To create a narrative, a false narrative that I'm a nasty individual and to try and tear me down day in, day out. That is what you have done to me. And I'm not going to have it anymore because I've just stayed silent. So a year ago, I had people reach out to me off of TikTok, okay? Terminally ill women that was at end of life that come to me.
Where's this terminally ill person? Where's this terminally ill person? Receipts.
And another creator on this app and said,
I want these 2 people that are scammed. I encourage them to do a live, but they won't. They've been begging me not to talk about the situation. Oh, we still talk. I don't say their names. Oh, the situation. Yeah, because it's my truth. Because you nearly took something from me that I loved over bullshit. You know, they still wanted to be my friend, right? And I told them under no circumstances, no. I said, no, I ain't doing it. I don't want to be your friend. Then they turned again. Yeah, this was after I was outed because they wanted to latch onto my platform.
Okay, has been taking money off me, telling me that I will get this money back. He had done this to terminally ill people.
By the way, everyone got paid back. Can I just say that? And they were getting paid back. I just got myself into a struggle. I wasn't keeping my wages because I was paying them back, which in turn was getting me in more debt. If they were any type of friends, and I still talk to all my other friends that I borrowed money to in that era as well. Yeah, if they were any type of friends, they would have helped me get the help.
To women that was at end of life, okay? They was told that they're no longer going to be here. And he thought it was okay to treat them as cash cows, take money for them in the promise that he was going to give them back, and he never done it. He never just done that. He scammed charities. He sat on the weekly rankings, said he's going to make a numerous amount.
Do you know what I said? Do you know where this charity thing comes from? I sat there and I said, I want to do the weeklies. I want to do stuff. I want to set the bar. I want to give back, keep some for myself and give back and give some to charity. I got banned like an hour after doing that. And I'd never done it again. And then I'd done it like 2 weeks after. That's a narrative. That's taking something I've said and running with it and creating it into something it's totally not. You know, I would never take off a charity. That is the biggest, scummiest thing to do. Tens of thousands of pounds, apparently it was. Fuck off. Do me a favour.
Of money, and they're going to go to charity. Hey guys, this is what I'm here to do, because I've stayed quiet, I've let things unfold, I've sit the fuck back, and I've allowed people to tear me the fuck down to the point, like I've just said, I don't want to come in here.
Listen, you lot don't know the half of it.
And you know, if I get upset tonight, it's not because I'm weak. Best know it's not because I'm weak. It's because these people have tried their utmost best to destroy my mental health. Before I even get into this is now been taken to the police, because if it wasn't, I'm gonna be.
So what are the police gonna say? No, Mimi.
Real with you, okay? You don't want the old Mama Kaz. I'd have jumped into the nearest fucking Uber and would be attack me in such a sly, charities. He sat on the weekly rankings, said he's gonna make a numerous amount of money and they're gonna go to charities, which he never done, okay?
Again, I want receipts.
He sits there and he's trying to drag me down, call me a scammer when you are a known scammer, okay? And it was only a year ago.
I'm a known scammer by this bunch of people who decided to put that out on live, by 2 people that were spicy, that they were no longer sat at my table, all done out of spite. Yeah. And these other 2 people have been harassing me still for the last year. Yeah. Everywhere. Watching my lives on fake accounts. They'll be watching it now. Hi, you two. Hi, you two. They'll be watching it now. And the moment I have an opinion of someone that I dislike, big up Mama Kaz for the Mama Kaz. So, what was it? Oh, let her be here. Let her be here. Guys, all follow Mama Kaz. Show her some love. She's a small creator. What was I going to say? So, these 2 people, yeah, the moment I fall out with someone, they'll be straight following them straight away, straight in their chat. Wherever there's a negative Zach the Brat connotation, they'll be there. Yeah, they'll be there. You're out of your depth with this one, by the way, Kaz. Shut yourself right in the foot, sweetheart. Your turn next.
That not one person on this app liked you because of the disgusting, disgraceful person you are. Stop comparing people. You're far up there with Diadro and this one and that one. You are fucking far up there with the rest of these cunts. Because what you have done, in my opinion, okay, and you've managed to emotionally manipulate and twist 99% of the viewers into thinking, oh my God,
oh God, I'm good, and I good.
Positive person.
The thing is, if I was this massive, awful person, I wouldn't still have these people around me. I wouldn't still have these people around me. I wouldn't have these people that's still in my life that have supported me. Sweetheart, what are you having a nervous breakdown for? No.
That swings around my sage and put on my fucking wig, and I'm so nice. You're not no nice person. Anyone that can extract money from terminally ill people that are no longer going to be here with us, okay? Promise to give them back to the point that they ended up in arrears, into situations when they couldn't even eat, okay? You are disgusting, all right? Let's not talk about you messaging people, oh, can I have £50 for a fucking...
That's not the truth, is it, Mama Kaz? Come on now.
Kebab. What fucking sort of kebab are you going to be buying with £50? Let me tell you.
Do you know what? I said, I need some money for some gas and electric. Can I have some extra for a kebab? Oh, God, shoot me. Has no one ever borrowed money off their friends? Piss off.
Only a few weeks ago that you sat on here and said you're going to give away Beyonce tickets that you never fucking gave either. So don't come at me.
And do you know why I didn't give away? Because the person in question, who I was meant to have scammed, wanted me to fix the competition. And I'll hold my hand, where I was so trying to please everybody and just trying to make things better, I had stupidly agreed to it, right? And listen, and then a couple of days went by, she was hounding me, have you done the draw yet? Have you done the draw yet? And then I just sat there and I was like, it clicked. And I was a mess at this point. And it clicked. And I was like, hold on. She's telling everyone I'm a scammer and now she wants me to do a giveaway and fix it. That's scamming. So I texted her. I was like, I ain't doing it. No. Like, I'm just going to pull a name out of the hat. Whatever happens, happens. And, oh, my God, she went psychopath. So I pulled the name out of the hat and it was the person that I'd agreed to fucking, give it the tickets to. And I just said, I can't do this. I'm pulling it. I'm pulling it. Absolutely pulling it. I'm not doing it. Do you know what I'm saying? I know only about 4 or 5 people had gifted, and those 4 or 5 people I spoke to and sorted it out with and explained to them, and they were absolutely fine with it. They understood. Do you know what I mean? So how the fuck am you going to sit there and tell people I'm a scammer but want me to fix a giveaway? Make it make sense.
All right, you've come on this app, and unfortunately this happens time and time again, okay? When individuals get way too big for their boots,
and this person in question that I was meant to have scammed, I'd be on live, right, trying to sort stuff out, text you, I'm like, I'm busy, come off live. Like, it was so controlling. It was like being in one of them relationships on my mum, honestly, Bible, swear down, on my mum's grave. It was terrible.
Following, listen, I've done it. I've been here and I've done this, darling. So you want to sit here and say you're an OG? Let's remember where you came from. You was a fan.
Starbucks. I came from Starbucks after appearing on Lad Bible, Jimmy Kimmel, ITV, the first 3 Harry Potters. I've carved a name out for myself on my own before you little nitnits come along begging, doing fuck all with the cash.
Right, that went and harassed CLA when she was at her lowest, right, when she was sectioned in a mental health institution, and you took it upon yourself to go with an ex-carer, okay?
So she wasn't financially abused, which was what I thought was happening at the time. My interests were good. I had good interests. My intentions. My intentions, that's it. My intentions were there.
That she no longer talks to stand outside a mental health place for attention. So let's remember who you are, darling. Let's remember that you was a fan of me and everyone else.
A fan of you? I've never been a fan of you. Our beef started 3 years ago when I called you out for being a beg. A fan. Oh, have you ever heard anything?
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
Worst rumour I've ever heard about myself.
Ever. Where you came from.
Fuck the scamming. I've never been a fan.
For anything fucking else, right? So let's get that let's get that clear for now, yeah? And you can get blocked, yeah? And do you know what? You think you're so big and bad. Talk to me. Come and chat to me. Let's see if you've got the same energy. Because you've been wanting this.
I did get in her box and I couldn't get a word in edgeways.
I kept myself so calm, cool and collective, okay? But you've wanted this. So I'm going to bring back that fucking Mama Kaz that all of you want to shit on about and talk shit about. And I'm going to go there with you, darling. I'm going to make sure I go there with you, okay? Because you had enough energy to talk to that person that dressed up as me yesterday and say all this shit to them.
Shout out to Dead Wings. Can I just say Dead Wings is a creative genius. Dead Wings is a creative genius that merely plays a character and on people's traits. He's done absolutely nothing wrong. So justice for Dead Wings, please.
Going to sit there and stay silent. How much was you going to try and antagonize me? How much was you going to try and nibble at me to stay fucking shut? Just to keep my mouth shut?
I don't care if you keep your mouth shut.
You are in a fucking collective. You are in a collective. So like I said, a year ago, yeah, you was found out for taking money off people with the false pretense that you was going to be in EastEnders, which you weren't ever going to be in EastEnders, okay? That you was going to be this big superstar, gaslighted vulnerable people to extract money from them, which they gave you and you never gave it back. Because of that, okay, because someone was hurting and they came on live and exposed you for what the person you was, okay, you have had a personal vendetta against me ever since. Because you cannot get over the guilt and the...
Do you know what? Because you nearly destroyed my platform over bullshit because you didn't know the full story. Same with Misread. Same with everyone else involved.
Person that you are, okay?
Because you wanted hot news, you wanted hot tea, you wanted to look like the hero. But that was the worst thing you lot could have done because you know it was all bullshit. I've been patient.
Your face screams guilt. The post that you have posted all these past couple of weeks screams guilt. Oh, who's going to expose me? Who's going to expose me? If you've got nothing to worry about, sweetheart.
Because I knew it was coming. I wanted to let you know it was coming. I knew it was coming. They're so, like, not even discreet, man.
Why are you panicking so much? Because you are an absolute disgrace. You are disgusting. You are a bully. You're a horrible person, okay? So that's how it begun. A year ago, me and another creator exposed Zach the Rat for who he was, okay?
She really can't pronounce her B's, can she?
Extracting money out of them. Behind the scenes, and I believe this is someone else.
Do you know what? It was someone that I see as like a parent figure who was there at I was very vulnerable at the time. Do you know what I mean? I'd nearly lost my life. Legit. And this was someone who came along with open arms and made me believe that nothing was a problem. You know, it's not taking advantage. It was taking an olive branch and trying to fix my life. But in fact, they just made it worse. Literally.
Back to say what they want to say. I was, and someone else was emotionally manipulated and basically put in a situation, if we don't shut our mouths, then this person's going to do something to themselves. How hypocritical is that, Zach? How hypocritical is that? Because
she's on about the picture I sent to Misread. I never told Misread I was going to do something to myself. I was begging Misread to get everyone to stop talking. Why? Because it was a load of bullshit and not how it was made out to be. And do you know what? I genuinely loved my platform. I loved my platform and I loved what I did. And I wasn't like these nit-nits. I wasn't like these idiots. And I had such a good following. I had great lives. And it was the one thing that I loved, and they were destroying it through bullshit. Like, they were destroying it through bullshit. And I was begging Misread, stop them. It ain't how it is. It's not how it is. Oh, how do we know? How do we know that he's not lying about getting sections? How do I fucking know? There's the fucking pictures. Have that. Stop it. One day you're going to have blood on your hands. That weren't a threat that I was going to do something to myself. That was, help me, because this is not how it's painted out to be. It's not. And they took the one thing that I loved and shat all over it. Destroyed whatever people thought of me at the time. And over time, people came back because they saw it for what it was. That's how dangerous and nasty this group is. And that's including Misread.
Making me feel. Look how you're dragging my mental health down. Look how you're tearing me down. Dehumanizing me. Telling me I'm not female. Telling me I'm not a trans woman. Okay? When surely you've had to struggle in the LGBT community being who you are.
No, never, because I'm not a prick.
And I've got sausage lips, mocking the way I look, playing white chicks and saying I remind you of them. You referring to me as
laugh. It's the laugh.
Man, okay? And I'm going to play you something as well, right? Now, quickly another thing, Dead Wings. Hilarious, okay? I absolutely found it hilarious that you have the creativity.
creative initiative. That's the word you're looking for.
And the initiative to be able to act out certain people. I'm not one of these people that don't see humour in things. But now, whether you think this is funny or not, whether you like me or not, no one can tell me what's hurt and what's not upset me, right? No one can tell me that. But do you think this is funny? Do you think it's funny to drag up my past, to drag up what I've gone through, right? Because I've stayed silent. Do you know how many people go through hardship in relationships? Okay, and I made
I've been one of them people as well.
By coming on here and sharing my business.
But I didn't use that to emotionally manipulate my audience. I left. A year and a bit down the line, he's still with him and very much in love. Me and the devil. Everyone remember that one? Standing side by side.
But you want to drag up my trauma, but when it's done to you, you want to fucking sit there and cry and act like you're the victim. You ain't no victim in this. You've never been a victim in any of this.
Nah, I'm a fucking survivor and I got through the other side of dealing with your lot bullshit.
Absolutely ugly, disgusting human being, right, with your collapsed fucking nose and your gums that are about to explode because of how much you sip on that fucking straw. How about that, bitch? Yeah? How about that, bitch? Does that feel fucking nice? Dragging people down, dragging...
No, because I'm not insecure.
Their looks down, having to team up with an absolute disgrace evil queen, which you are doing behind the scenes.
Can I just say, me and Evil Queen's text messages and whatever are very few and far between, actually. We give each other space. We don't find each other a threat. We don't feel the need to fucking pull strings and stuff because we have our own voice. We're two completely different personalities. What goes on, but don't project on what you guys do behind the scenes. Because let me tell you now, there was a big, there was a big, what's the word? A big phone call, 100% yesterday. 100%. 100%.
In a twisted narrative. You have sat for the past 2 weeks playing clips of me, okay, posting videos on an account that you own, all right, in order to create a twisted narrative. That's not FYP. That is bullying. That's not that is bullying, right? Creating your own TikTok account, okay, posting videos of me on because you think you're so smart, but I know what I know, and I know what is you and what is not you.
You don't know me.
This is where you think you're smart and I'm always one step ahead, all right? And you thought I was going to keep my mouth shut. I don't give two fucks what you think you've got on me. I don't care no more, right? We can fight fire with fucking fire. How many people have you bullied on this app? Lucy, Swearing Shepherdess, okay? G-Crew, so many people misread. You waited for her to fuck off to Tenerife to start running your mouth because what are you? Zach the fuck?
No, I just literally merely had an opinion and told my truth. It wasn't till she was away on holiday. I'm not that calculated. I don't really care. Do you know what I mean? I don't really care. I literally mentioned it off the back of Pearl. Because people were asking me opinions. I don't sit on the fence and I'm not biased. If people are going to sit there and ask me questions in the chat, I'm going to answer them.
Fucking rat.
I don't care.
You're a little rat that goes around nibbling at others and then you scurry away back to your fucking hole because that's the person you are. You ain't got no front. You ain't got no fucking balls. You ain't got nothing about you. Talking about you've got no soul, I've got no passion. I'm not invested as you. I wasn't a fan like you was. Right, I came on here being original. I don't sit here day in and day out hoping that I'm going to get on the rankings. I've been there and I've fucking done it. And you want to try...
You lot have been watching me like for the last year now, you know. I don't need to explain nothing.
Degrade me. Oh, Mama Kaz sitting at 1001. I come in here 3 days a week because I choose to. But best fucking believe I've got a community that will always love me, alright, because I've spoken my truth. Sit there going, Mama Kaz never puts up a treasure box. Fuck off!
Yeah, you
What
type
are you even
bitch.
talking about? Mama Kaz never puts up treasure boxes. What? Because people gift you and you exchange them coins and put them up as a treasure box. It's not coming from you, sweetheart. It's coming from the community that are stupid enough to not see
Like the
how
ones
you
that pay for your weed. All right.
are a disgusting human being and support you. But do you know what? Do you know what? One thing, Zach the Rat. When you get to a certain point and you get so fucking high, right? Because you think you're sitting so fucking high up in that castle. Do you know how hard it is when you... Charities, he sat on the week...
Oh.
A certain point and you get so fucking high, right? Because you think you're sitting so fucking high up in that castle.
Just go for a wee.
Do you know how hard it is when you fall fucking down? Do you know how hard it is and how much it's gonna hurt when you fall the fuck back down because how high you think you're fucking sitting, right? Now, we can go to war because you fucking wanted war. Do your worst, say your worst, but best fucking believe, alright, there is so much and so many people that you have affected off and on this app that are ready to speak out about you, right? There are so many creators right now on the edge of their seats, okay, ready to fucking rinse the fuck out of you. So don't for 1 minute sit there that you're thinking you're sitting there with this team and you're all safe and you're all nice and you're all, oh my god, you've done nothing wrong. You've done more than enough wrong. You've done more than enough wrong. And I'm not gonna feel silence and like I can't speak anymore. So like I said, a year ago you was outed because you scammed, manipulated, emotionally blackmailed.
Guys, there's more videos to come of Alex and Miss Red and stuff. I'm going to have to restart because I've just had a warning. So make sure you come back because it ain't over. I literally will be 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Because this is what happens to me on a regular basis. The moment someone starts talking, they rally round the troops. They rally round the troops. Actually, let me put this down. Because then that'll be fine.
People that were at the end of life and extorted money out of them, which you never gave back. So someone asked me that was too afraid to come and do it for themselves to back them. So I did that. Since that day, you haven't had an agenda against me. Do not push your guilt out on me, all right? And like I said, Dead Wings yesterday, some of you may have thought that was hilarious. I thought that was hilarious, okay? But let me tell you something about that as well. Dead Wings never sat there and thought, okay, the next person I'm going to do is Mama Kaz. Zach the Rat sat there and said, Dead Wings, I will call you off the live. Make sure you do Mama Kaz next. And I've got information, private...
I didn't give him information. I just gave him some creative direction. I said it will be better to do Mama Kaz than Miss Red because you've got more to work with than Mama Kaz. There's only so much you can do with Miss Red.
Information, okay, from hateful people that no longer like me anymore or no longer want to support me anymore for whatever reason because, again, they've been emotionally manipulated, right? Like you've done to other people's supporters.
How is me sitting here listening to Beyonce on repeat emotional manipulation? Please.
To get them on your side for the weekly rankings. Okay, then.
And
so
how many times? I've had 3 weeks off. I had 3 weeks off. I've hardly done the fucking weeklies. Jesus Christ, projection.
Wings, and you spoke about my past. You spoke about the fact that I was in a situation with my partner, okay, and that I had holes in my walls. You spoke about the trauma and the turmoil that I was at that time. Mocked me, right?
It's all over the FYP. Do you know what? That Oscar-winning performance. Have you seen the holes in my walls? The holes in my walls.
Out of me yesterday to the point I never wanted to be here. Now, like I said, we can all have a laugh and a joke. And I thought what Dead Wings done was creative and funny, and I laughed, okay? But it wasn't.